Welcome to day one of this, or day 51 of the Seeker's Guide to Soul Contact. Hope you're enjoying the classes so far. If you are, give us a like and subscribe to our channel. The theme for the day is I seek to be pure in heart. As you can see, the path to soul contact has many obstacles blocking the way. Even though there are many more yet to cover, do not be discouraged. When you acquire the power to remove one obstacle, you will be given added strength, so the removal of others will be easier. So good advice then is to focus on problems you can solve, and the next steps will be revealed. The soul, wherein lies the consciousness of Christ, resides at the very heart of your being, and is pure as the driven snow. Because like attracts like, your heart must also be pure, so your heart will merge with the heart of God. If it is not pure, the two hearts will not attract, and a barrier is set up which must eventually come down. What does it mean to be pure in heart, and what prevents it? Shakespeare leads us in the right direction. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow the night the day, that thou canst then be false to any man. Alfred Lord Tennyson said these inspiring words: my strength is as the strength of 10, because my heart is pure. A pure heart is one that is not corruptible, because it does not corrupt. The impure heart will encounter things that are true and then distort that truth in order to gain an advantage in this illusionary material world. Politicians are famous for distorting the truth, so they or their side can benefit. Many others encounter and succumb to the temptation to distort truth to get ahead in their profession. Yet there are few pure in heart among all categories of people. The seeker must desire to be one of these who are the pure in heart. The cause of distortion leading to impurity must be examined. Why does one distort the truth? He does so because he's caught up in an illusion that truth will not get him what he desires. Instead, he feels that a distortion of it will yield the results he wants. Let us look at an example. A bill comes up in Congress that Congressman Bob does not like. He will definitely vote against it. Then others add an amendment that will benefit the school lunch program. If that stood alone, he would vote for it, but he's strongly against the main measure, so he feels he must vote against the bill as a whole. He then explains to his constituents why he voted against the bill, saying that when a revised school lunch bill comes up, he will probably vote for that, but not as it was written with other things. Meanwhile, fellow Congressman Bill from the opposing party smells red meat and immediately attacks Congressman Bob through the media, accusing him of wanting to starve poor children because he did not vote for the bill. There was only a grain of truth in Bill's words, but much distortion. Of course, politicians are far from alone in using these impure distortions. Used car salesman may give a warped impression of the car he's pitching. The spouse may give a very imaginative version of why he is late. A preacher may distort the meaning of a scripture. The pure in heart will do their best to present reality as it is perceived and will attempt to perceive correctly. In essence, they will follow the highest they know. The assignment today is to reflect on your own purity and answer these questions. Do I accurately perceive the world around me, and does my bias distort it? Do I yield to distorting the truth when it gives me an advantage? Think back to the last time you were in trouble with work or in a relationship. Did you distort the truth to save yourself? During the next day, pay special attention to all your written or spoken communications and ask yourself, am I presenting the truth without distortion to the best of my ability? At the end of the day, offer this prayer. Inspire me to communicate without distortion, that I may be among the pure in heart. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow.